E companheiras, estamos iniciando aqui a transmissão do Town Hall parte 1, que vai acontecer aí nessa Star Atlas Summer. Então, vai pegar o seu cafezinho, se junte a nós e vamos saber quais são as novidades aí que o Star Atlas vem trazendo aí pra gente durante esses meses. Para quem não sabe o que é um Town Hall, é um apanhado de atualizações que o time do Star Atlas eles traz para a comunidade em forma de evento. Então, hoje vai ser aí um dos eventos mais importantes, como sempre é, quando é dia de Town Hall, com certeza um dos dias mais importantes aí do mês. Não falo do mês porque essa é a parte 1 dos 3 Town Halls que vai ter durante esse mês. Então, pode-se dizer que é da semana. Esse com certeza é o evento aí mais importante da semana. Vou só difundir aqui, né, o link da transmissão. Feel so right. Essa música é muito massa, muito gostosinha. I'm mine. Feel so right. I don't mind. Deixa eu ver se tá tudo ok aqui, né? Coloquei aqui eu cantando. Aí é foda. Só mais um pouquinho. E a gente já entra aqui. A equipe tá entrando, tá? Então a gente não tá atrasado. Cara, já tem 287 pessoas. Muita coisa. Cara, vai passar aí muito, né? Eu acho que bate uns 450. Eu acho que bate 450. Vamos ver. Estamos ouvindo, sim, Dom.
Okay, well, you guys can at least hear me.
I can hear you loud and clear.
Yeah.
Santi's rugging us. New camera, new mic. Who's this?
New camera, new mic, same old Discord problems when we host a town hall. What's new? What's new? Everybody, you guys aren't new.
Jam.
Somehow, some way, we break Discord every time we host a town hall.
Bate 500 hoje? Porra. Vai ser bom se bater 500, hein?
Sometimes it's the cameras.
Caçar os códigozinhos, né? É isso aí.
Here I am.
Tá com o link, Nils? Tá transmitindo alguma coisa? Tá em live?
I'm doing great. I'm actually doing really good.
Se tiver, quer juntar no Discord?
I'm actually doing really freaking good. The update today, I think we maybe have downplayed it a bit. It is massive. If you are even
Aliás, não dá pra juntar no Discord não, porque a gente vai estar na sala do evento.
And I know we've had a lot of people who've been enjoying it a lot. This is the biggest update. in my opinion, that we've ever
Beleza.
done on the Epic Game Store, on our Star Atlas game. So I think you guys are really going to enjoy it. We're going to go over everything that you guys can expect, but there's progression. Piles Arena looks absolutely fantastic. Super proud of the team. Shout out to the environment team for all the work they did there. It looks really, 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 really good. Matchmaking. Another thing that we haven't talked about is matchmaking. So there is matchmaking. There is matchmaking, so you're going to be able to actually just press the server that you
Tá
want
de
to connect to, and
serviço?
then you're going to
Gente como a
get
gente.
into a match. So a lot of stuff happening in today's update.
Bom serviço, meu irmão.
It's going to be really
Dom. Don't
Mas vai
front
ficar
run
de
all
olho
the
aí?
announcements, man. Let's
Vai
give.
ficar de olho, né?
I'm trying, man. I'm just
I can
excited.
hear the enthusiasm. I can.
I can't contain myself.
Tá muito alto pra vocês aí? Eu acho que tá, né?
Man, why don't we just, while we're waiting for Santi, if we can see if he can get connected. Santi still can't hear you. You know, I think it's payback for all of the times that we've trolled you in chat. But can we just start with how excited I am, and Dom, I know you are, with this whole Star Atlas summer campaign, because man, I don't think we've had a marketing activation this big since 2022, and probably not ever in the history of the company, and certainly not with
Tá com
products in the
link
state
já
that they're in,
da live de
maturity level
amanhã?
that they're at, and
Se tiver, manda aí que eu
how
mando
well
boto
poised
na
they are
descrição e
for
no
not
chat
only
aqui.
large scale adoption but retention. And I love this consistent theme that we'll be running through over the course of Star Atlas Summer, which is every product is getting economic incentives, financial incentives, loot earnings and reward mechanisms, but also different progression mechanisms, ways to excel your account. And there's a lot that we're not going to cover today. There's a reason why we're doing 3 town halls over 4 weeks, but man, this Star Atlas Summer campaign is kind of kicking off with a blast.
It absolutely is. This is like you said, this is the biggest activation we've honestly ever done. 3 town halls. We usually have 2 town halls in a year. Now we have 3 town halls in 4 weeks. First time we're working with creators in a very, very, very long time as well. So very, very exciting stuff. Very, very exciting stuff. While Santi is figuring out his mic situation, I know we wanted to get into some noteworthy news before we kind of get into that main topic. I think we could definitely get into that at the very least. Firstly, I'll just go through this noteworthy news for you guys. Thank you guys all so much for having so much fun with the community tickets that we've been doing. I've seen so many different rock, paper, scissors games happening. A lot of people are having fun. If you don't have that, you can go to the Sola bot in the Community Week category and get started there. All you got to do is put your wallet address in there, and then you can start collecting tickets.
Top demais mesmo.
And then, of course,
Boa.
at the end of Star Atlas Summer Community Week, we're going to be having that.
Vai narrar, né? Cara, ficou muito legal a narração que você fez e foi... Qual foi a DAC que colocou? Você narrando? Ficou muito top. Da apresentação de ontem.
If you guys have been playing HoloSim, our free-to-play version of Sage Labs, that season ends tomorrow. That season does end tomorrow. Just letting you guys know on that one. HoloSim is another thing that has been absolutely taking off. A lot of people have been enjoying HoloSim. We've gotten a lot of great feedback on that. So also
let me just jump in there. I just want to mention on the HoloSim side, the season is closing, and the team that's really been running the development of HoloSim did set up some nice rewards for all of you guys that have been play testing since this open access and open beta release that we rolled out. The season is closing, but the client will stay online. That's going to stay online kind of through and up to the next update and release of that. And so again, I don't want to spoil anything. We've got this great series of town halls. Each one of them will be covering a different subject matter. So I don't want to spoil too much there, but just letting people know HoloSim is going to continue with live access. It's just that the season itself is closing, and we're kind of taking a snapshot and going to be distributing some cosmetic rewards to all of you that have been playing over the last couple of weeks and months.
Absolutely. A couple more things here to get through. Last thing that I want to mention is the rest of the event. So this is not even close to the end of Community Week. So tomorrow we have Team versus Community, which is going to be an absolute blast. We have a bunch of teams that came from the community that are going to be playing against us, the Automata team. And then the more that the community teams win, the more prizes that they get, the more prizes that the audience gets. So definitely come and check that out without a doubt. Trust me. And then on Friday, we have the Joni Awards. We're going to be celebrating our community, giving the people that have been providing the most value to the Star Atlas ecosystem for the last year. We're going to be providing them with Joni trophies from your guys' votes. We're going to be celebrating our community, so make sure that you stick around for that. And then, of course, on Saturday, we do
Top
have
demais. Já vai usar as
Community
cartas
Week,
amanhã?
Carnival, and that's
Essas
going to
cartas aí?
use all of your tickets.
É surpresinha?
$15,000 in Star Atlas assets. Very, very, very fun. And last but not least, I just want to say, since we do have the update coming today, we are going to have a little game session, a little gameplay release party here in the Discord. So make sure you stick around. We're all going to be playing together. Can't wait. And anything I'm missing? Anything I'm missing, Swag? How you feeling, man?
No, I'm feeling great, man. But I mean, that is a combination of about 500 milligrams of caffeine coursing through my veins on top of just the general excitement and enthusiasm that's going on right now. And just feeling really confident about where we're at. And, I just want to give a huge shout out and thanks to the whole team because, I think it's probably visible out there in the community, but I can tell you behind the scenes, I don't think I've ever seen the team work harder, faster, longer, deliver at a faster pace. We've got Chip up here on stage, just kind of sitting silently, but major kudos to him. And again, you guys all know he transitioned into that VP role late last year, but we've seen. I'm even blanking now, Chip. Is it 3 or 4? This will be the 4th update this year. I think
actually,
the 3rd actually
if
update.
you include the patch, this is going to be our 5th update this year.
Incredible. Yeah, I mean,
yeah.
it's huge. And the progress hasn't been small either. Each one of these patches has seen some considerable improvements and updates to the game. So awesome job. But no, man, I'm really excited. I'm really excited about this town hall and everything we have to showcase here.
Mic check.
Cara, isso vai dar
Finally
bom,
have
viu?
him. There he is.
Do you guys hear?
Bet em jogo, não tem como.
We do.
I'll tell you everything I just did.
Bet é o segredo pra viciar a galera, pô. Não tem jeito.
I did a full system restart, and out of nowhere it works again. So, oh man,
I wasn't even gonna troll you this time around, given everything you just had to do to get that up and running.
no, my mind wouldn't take it. I'm emotionally destroyed after this initial crash, so we can keep moving here. Did you guys cover the intro? What did you cover? What did I miss? You covered everything Community Week related.
Noteworthy news.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did you tell everyone to vote on the Joni Awards as well?
You can do
Go
that, bro.
vote right now. Joni Awards is still open, so you can go vote right now. And we will just move to the main topic, honestly. I won't keep you guys holding for longer. So we have Chip on stage, as Swagner introduced him already. And we have the biggest release so far, I think, for the UE game mode, for our UE game. So I won't hold this any longer. I think we can move to the main topic. Everybody's here for that. We also have some codes that we're going to give out during this town hall. So why don't we move to the main topic, guys? But I think before that, we have a little thing to show people, Dominic Bain, right?
You know what, Santi? One thing right before we jump into that, I sent you a message about this yesterday, but I just wanted to take a moment to publicly commend you as well for the execution on Community Week and all of the events that you have lined up, and Jose's support and Arthur on vibe coding, this whole Gardic bot and the Community Carnival ticket system. I think it's all extremely cool. I made a post on X yesterday and just said nobody does community better than Star Atlas, and I mean that. This is you guys maintain an amazing vibe, and just wanted to publicly thank you and commend you for execution on this week and building all that excitement and enthusiasm. So great job, man. And we lost him again. His voice is gone.
It just is what it is, huh?
I legit can't hear him if he's
No, I don't think anyone can hear Santi.
Speechless. He's speechless.
Just
So
take
taken
over,
aback.
bro.
Oh no, it's fine. I hear you.
It crashes, it goes back up. It crashes, it goes back up. So I think I'll just mute and let you guys continue from here. But Michael, thank you so much, and it really means a lot. But it's also because of the whole community that we do this. So
Totally.
I appreciate everyone here. And Copa was amazing as well. It was so hard for the judges to pick a winner. Congratulations to legendary Copa.
Congratulations to our winners: Star Atlas Italia, Bulk, and Afia.
Afia.
That is what he was going to say. That is what he was going to say. All right. Another thing he was going to say is we're going to be premiering our cinematic here right now. Buckle in. Let's go.
Let's do it.
Vamos de cinemática, hein?
No one tells you the secret galaxy. The galaxy provides.
Já viu essa
You
aí?
have to find it yourself. I had everything. Wealth, power, purpose, beliefs, all gone. But sometimes to evolve, you need to burn everything down. Sometimes you need to learn new things.
Ó, continuação. Ah, esse aí é antigo, eu já viu também.
Hey guys, I got something.
It is true, though, the galaxy has danger. That comes looking for you when you least expect it. It's hard to know who your friends are. But my father always said, no danger, no deal. He also said that sometimes you need to take what is yours. That you need to make them see the real you. Let them know the truth. That was before he pulled at the strings of reality. That was before he broke the Star Atlas.
Maneirinho, maneirinho.
Yeah, she crazy. Ooh, I got chills all over my body. It says play now, but not yet, actually. But man, holy moly, I got chills everywhere. W's in the chat. Shout out to the team who worked on that. Absolute legends. It looks gorgeous. Looks absolutely gorgeous. Whew. All right. Well, that was our cinematic for the release going out today. But we do have a major release going out today. Chip, what do you think about going over that? Getting into that?
I think that's a good idea, Tom. I think we should do it.
Freaking do it, man. Let's do it.
By the way, I have to do a plug. I don't know if anyone recognized the voice actor for Joni there, but I saw
I
somebody ask if that was Scarlett Johansson. It's actually my wife Bridget. She's an actor, and she really wanted to play Joni's voice there, and so she's the one voice acting in that trailer. Really proud of her for that.
Oh, let's go, Bridget.
Yeah.
All right, let me go ahead and stream my screen. It's time to go over our update coming.
Salve Freitas! Deveriam lançar um filme, né? Rapaz, não seria ruim não, né? A história é muito, muito interessante para um filme, só que a gente precisa ter uma galera jogando antes. Não tem jeito.
I did try to make it.
All right. Yeah, we have a so I'll just go ahead and start talking. Yeah, I guess before we really get into it, we're gonna hop into the title menu here. And yeah, I think the first thing you'll notice is a refresh title screen here. So you all probably remember the salt flat in the background that we had for the longest time, and we decided why not have a nice fresh coat of paint for Star Atlas Summer. So it's definitely feeling summery, and it's looking gorgeous. Before I get into the release, though, I need to take a moment and just shout out to the team. Like, this was a Herculean effort the past 2 months. Like, everybody cooked from all departments. You're gonna see the amount of love and commitment that went into this release. I'm excited and grateful for being able to show it to everybody today. But yeah, big shout out to the team. W's in chat for them. You guys are gonna see some amazing stuff today. Now, before we get into it, I want to talk about what all you're going to be seeing, and then we'll go through it all. It's going to be a long one, so everybody strap in. But the big key highlights for the release today, obviously, title menu refresh. We got that in. We have a new player progression system with preseason character group ranks. We have an airdrop that you can progress towards. We have matchmaking for arena and racing. We have a new loadout system. And alongside that, a new pickup system in the arena matches. We have spectator mode. We have a fresh coat of paint on Paizo's arena. We have a new track. We have new gameplay loops in Galea. We have easy anti-cheat integrated. And we have improved joystick and gamepad support. So a mouthful, but... and much more. But those are the key highlights. So, Dom, what do you think? Should we get into it?
Let's do it, dude. Let's do it.
All right.
Várias atualizações aí,
you
viu?
have in title menu here, you have your human male character there, Moon Kledonk. Top right-hand corner, you can see he's the currently one selected, and it shows level 2 right there, right?
Yeah.
So let's go into the inventory and take a look at Moon. Actually, we're gonna look at Kokeki, that because he's level 3, right? So before you customize, actually go back. So before I want to show that this is we did a polish pass on the inventory screen here. Before we used to have several tabs and screens that were like unused or planned future content. We ripped all that out, and right now it's just a clean showcase of what's currently playable. So we have a crew tab where players will see all of their owned crew members. If you don't own a crew member, you will have access to the EXO default female right there at the bottom. So you can play as a default character there. She belongs to the human female character group rank track. And then we have the classic hangar tab, which shows all of your ships. And we have the weapons tab, which shows all of the weapons that you'll be able to equip. Okay, so let's go ahead and jump into customizing your Marie's mail there. All right, so here's the customization screen. We have the crew details on the right. So this is a rare crew card. There's the aptitudes, species, sex, health, and speed. I'll note that different species have different health and speed values. So you'll now be able to look at those and kind of understand the play style and archetype of your species character. But more importantly, on the left-hand side, you see a lot going on now. You see this whole preset loadout interface, right? So right now you can see Dom has his first preset selected. And in that preset, in the weapon wheel there, he has his GAN kinetic pistol equipped and the GAN kinetic auto rifle equipped. And so you notice that the kinetic auto rifle takes 2 slots, right? So the pistol takes 1 slot, the kinetic auto rifle takes 2 slots, and then you see he has 1 open slot, right? So when you start out at level 1, you have 4 slots available, and at level 5, you'll unlock 2 more slots. So you can see right there, level 5, and level 10, you'll unlock the remaining 2 slots. So as you level up your character group rank, you will unlock more and more of the weapon loadout wheel. And on the right, you see those 2 slots, the empty one. That's for utility. So for now, you'll be able to equip your grenade. So why don't you equip a grenade there, Dom? So you click W, yep, and you drag and drop a grenade right in there. All right. So spoiler alert, you don't start out with your default grenade. At level 2, you unlock your first grenade. So Dom is level 3 on this character, so he already has the grenade unlocked. And then you can see on the right-hand side the firearms that he has currently available. So he has both pistols and a kinetic auto rifle. But as he levels up, more and more weapons will be available to equip into the loadout. So does that all make sense? Any questions there, Dom, or should we keep going?
And it's just same thing for the weapons, same way you would put your grenade in. So we have the energy pistol right here that we unlocked at level 3. Then we're just gonna drag that into our open wheel slot right here. And then there you go, it's in there.
Perfect, yep. And you can see on the right-hand side, the little tiles, that tells you how much space the weapon takes. So obviously, more powerful weapons will take more space in the.
Pô, podia ter o personagem carregando a arma, né? Tipo, você equipa a arma, ele pega a arma assim, mostra. Pô, carregando a arma, né?
Take off both of these, and then you would need to put it in these 3 slots right there. You cannot take out this pistol. This pistol is something you have to stick with, but you can take out everything else. So if you had those 3 slots and you wanted to put the shotgun on, you would put it in these 3 slots right here.
Perfect. Yep. Totally. Okay, and then there's those 3 slots down there. Actually, yeah, go ahead and put your weapon back on. Okay. Yeah, there you go. Perfect. There's a bubby slot. I think, or if you prefer to call it booby, I've heard other people pronounce it booby. I say bubby. Then the soul jetty slot, and then the palm jetty slot. So you have essentially your shield, your feet, and your hands, right? Those are the 3 slots. So if you click on the bubby slot, go in there, and you can see right now at level 3, it only has 1 of the bubbies unlocked, and it's the balanced bubby. So it's the basic default bubby. But as he levels up, you're going to be unlocking more bubbies, and they will have different stats and different abilities. So let's go. Maybe you have something already unlocked in the souls section. Sweet, yeah. So at level 3, he has the dash souls. He currently has the balanced souls equipped, but the dash souls right there, you can see there's an effect text at the bottom, and it says cheaper dash and slide. So if he equips the dash souls, his dash and slide cost will go from 14 down to 8. So why don't you go ahead and equip those? Great. Yeah. And then you can just click confirm, press enter, and back. And let's go to the final slot. So the palm jetty slot, yeah, you only have 1 palm unlocked at the moment, but you'll unlock more over time.
I'm leveling up today, don't worry.
Yeah.
Pô, é isso. Faltou aí, quando ele equipa aqui, aparecer no boneco, né?
I think that covers the customization. So really slick UX, and I love the drag and drop that we added. And then I think it's going to be really fun to customize your presets over time as you unlock different equipables and.
Oxi. Loucura, viu? Voltou aí? Porque eu não tô ouvindo nada que eles estão falando. Eu tô ouvindo o áudio do que é, mas não tô ouvindo o Chipto falando? Como assim? Alguém teve problema, mesmo
Hey,
problema
that's
que
going to
eu.
be quite a grind for people, but I never underestimate the community on what they're willing
Foi,
to do here.
voltou.
But you'll be rewarded because this crew pack has a minimum rarity for each card at Epic, which is, you know, a pretty juicy pack. So,
O que é que teve mesmo? Poxa, alguém viu? Alguém pegou isso aqui?
right on. Yeah.
Desse
Chip,
anomalia aqui?
can you take a moment just to explain character groups to people? I see quite a few questions coming in about that.
Yep, that's the next topic. So go over and go to the crew level. So there's 14 character groups. A character group is defined as a species and gender pair. So if you go back to the top, you know, just examples here, you have human female, human male, high punab female, high punab male, all the way down to tufas and fatolis. So there's 14 tracks. As if you recall, to get the diamond pack, you need to prestige 10 character groups, or no, 12 character groups to level 10, prestige 10. So we intentionally made it so that you don't have to have a tufa and a fatoli to get the airdrops. But you will have to own a crew member from every single, all the other 12, at a minimum, all the other 12 group ranks. So does that help clarify?
Pelo que eu entendi, vai ter que jogar com cada raça
Crystal
de
Diamond clear
tripulação.
for me, actually.
Diamond clear, right on. So click on human male there. I see, Dom, you've
Boa tarde,
already
Falcon.
leveled your human male rank to level 2. You're on your way to level 3.
I'm cheating.
And go ahead.
No, I'm just saying I'm cheating. I'm absolutely cheating. I leveled up twice.
Pre-leveling,
before
bro.
everyone
Right. So on the left-hand side, it shows you your progress. So let's go and hover over those rewards there. So level 1, you start out with the 3 balanced equipment and then a pistol and an auto rifle. Level 2, you get a starter grenade and a gun energy pistol. And then level 3, you get dash souls. And you go all the way up to level 20. So let's not spoil all the rewards, but you guys can see. And then, yeah, if you go to the next page, you can see there's rewards at every single level all the way up to 20, with a juicy, some pretty juicy rewards all the way at the 20th level. So excited to see players unlock those rewards and start equipping them in their loadouts. All right, on. So yeah, I think that's it for the rewards section. Let's see what's next. After the rewards section is okay. Let's talk about weapons. So let's go to the weapons tab, and I think overall the team has done a really significant amount of work on improving the look, the shaders, and the materials on weapons. So all the weapons generally are going to be looking better with improved, wear and tear and just colors. But the 2 weapons that got the most love are the Gatling gun. So let's go ahead and look at the Gatling gun. You guys might recall what it used to look like, but here it is. It's looking slick, and what's awesome about it is we got the barrels to rotate as you're spinning up and spin down, so you get some visceral feedback on at what, like when you're actually spinning it up, what the weapon's doing. So yeah, the Gatling gun's looking great, and then the sniper rifle is the other one that got a lot of love. It's looking amazing, and the sight, the reticle texture is also updated to a new look. So you guys will see that in the release as well.
Pointing right at you guys.
Yeah, and then you can see on the details on the right, we also show the weapon stats. So for those stat junkies out there, you can take a look at the damage and the fire rate and all the different numbers that drive the performance of the weapon. Okay, so that covers weapons. I think now's a good time. Why don't we hop into a match? So let's click on play, and the play menu is still going to look familiar, but if you go to the join session screen, now you're going to see these regional session list. So the way this works now is we have matchmaking, but region based. So you can decide what region you want to matchmake for. And every week there's two weekly game modes. There's a weekly arena game mode, and there is a weekly racing game mode. So this week, for launch week, we have a Surge on Paizul, and then we have a looping race on Exonade. And we'll talk about Exonade here in a little bit. But I say it's time we should matchmake into the North America weekly arena. But before you click that, one last thing, because I'll forget if I don't say it now. In order to get XP, you need to log in with a wallet. Your wallet can be empty, but you need to be logged into your wallet, and you need to be playing on one of these matchmaking sessions. So you can't create like a casual session, have people join in and get XP. The only way you can get XP is via matchmaking. And the reason why we did that is to funnel as many players into the matchmaking as possible to kind of make sure that everybody, has a optimized matchmaking experience. So with that said, let's go ahead and jump into North America Weekly Arena.
Look at this matchmaking. Oh my god. I'm having a nerd out right now.
All right, I just started matchmaking as well. While I'm joining, so Paizul's Arena, huge polish pass on this guy. You guys might remember it used to be very white and marble heavy, and now the environment team cooked hard, and you can see just an extraordinary amount of detail added.
Mais bonito
It's gonna be
mesmo.
fun talking about this while he's getting lit up by the community playtesters. But a
Menor,
lot of
né?
polish, a lot of detailing on indicating what team color side you're on. So you can see here it's very obvious he's on the Ooster side of the map. Before it was really hard to tell where you were. So there's the yellow banners, and then obviously blue and red on the Oni and Mud sections. You can see a confetti system, so the crowd is throwing confetti, and so it brings to life that the arena, and helps indicate that it's lived in, right? You have crowd throwing confetti, you have scorch marks on the walls, grunge in the trenches. It's just looking amazing. So,
Hey Chip, do we get
here? Go ahead.
Do we get more confetti when somebody scores a point?
No, but that's a good idea for us to add. You guys might have noticed in the background, there's a spectator death cam there. Why don't, Dom, you go get killed again so we can take a look at that one more time. Looks like Oni's pulling ahead here. Somebody kill Dom real quick.
Kill me!
Aí a galera jogando, tempo real, né?
Icy killed Dom. There we go. So he was killed by Hawkmare there, and then he's spectating James right now. So he's spectating his own team. And then you respawn. And there's an 8-second respawn now instead of 3, just to kind of give you some time to spectate. But yeah, this is looking amazing. What else to talk about? Okay, so there's a new pickup right there, the heavy Omni ammo pickup, and what that is because players have their own custom loadouts, we remove the weapon pickups and we put in new Omni ammo pickups. So now, if you bring customized weapons into the match, depending on your loadout, you need to get ammo for it. So like, say you have a sniper rifle in your loadout, you won't start out with sniper ammo, that'll be OP, but you have to pick up sniper ammo via the purple ammo pickups there. But if somebody doesn't have a heavy weapon unlocked yet, we still want them to be incentivized to go pick up the heavy weapon ammo. So picking up the purple ammo pickup gives +2 magazines for every single weapon in your loadout, including your heavy weapons. I say weapons, but you really can only have one heavy weapon in your loadout. So that doesn't. To be clear, there, like that prevents it so that if you're not high enough level to have heavy weapons, you still have a reason to go pick it up. So that's the Omni ammo system. And then look at that. The destructible pillars were improved. They're looking a bit better. They don't fully come apart now. But yeah, it's looking great. Oh, there's another thing. So why don't you take a look at your jetty boots? Those got a fresh coat of paint. So now you actually spawn in a custom mesh for your jetty boots there. And when you equip different jetty boots in your loadout, you'll see a different mesh in different colors from the flames. So you'll be able to look at a glance if somebody has something equipped by the color of the flames coming out of their boots, as well as your hands. So like you could have different colors for your hands versus your feet depending on what you have equipped in your loadout as well. Yeah, there's so much to talk about. I mean, we did a locomotion pass, so we added bunny hopping, as I mentioned before, and sliding is improved. There's the whole weapon. Here's something I want to show off. So pull out your weapon real quick, and then walk up to a wall. Before, there we go. So now your character disappears when you're close to the wall. So I know before it would block your aim, so that's fixed. And then if you turn around and point at the wall, freaking hawk now.
I got options. Yeah.
No, you're good. You can keep going. I wanted you to walk up to a wall and show the weapon pointing down. So now, before we used to block shooting completely, but now when you're like blocked by the wall, it just deflects the aim of the weapon. So a lot of quality of life improvements to the gun feel. We have a whole list of things we did, but you can read through it in the patch notes when we release that. But yeah, anything else you want to show here, Dom, in Paizo's arena? I feel like I'm missing stuff, but there's just so much to talk about.
Everything just looks fantastic, man.
Yeah, actually, we should let the match end, so 3 more minutes. But there's because I want you to get your XP, right?
Oh yeah, you can't leave your match. Don't leave the match, guys, or else you won't get your XP.
Yeah, so Dom, why don't you?
There's a good question out there about, since in Search you can only play Ustur Moderoni, what happens with the Punab, for example, when you try to level up?
Yeah, so that's a good point. In order to level up the Punab during Surge Week, you either need to race with Punab equipped, or wait for a week where so the next week is going to be gun game, and you'll be able to equip your Punab. So, so you every week you'll be able to at least level every single species via racing, which we'll talk about racing next.
Warning, 2 minutes left.
Just heard the 2-minute warning.
Ficou legal, né?
Event.
Várias melhorias aí, tipo, coisas básicas como destruição, por exemplo, de estruturas.
Nice.
Mudaram o
the
mapa,
XP,
tipo, deixaram mais
XP notifications on the
compacto.
HUD there.
Isso é legal,
We have
tava
some really
muito
fun
grande
ones
mesmo.
too, like we have
Temos também
payback with
progressão.
killing the last person who killed you.
Então,
We
quanto
have
mais
a
você
kill
jogar,
streak,
você vai ganhar
XP
XP
events.
e
We
vai
have a bunch of
evoluindo
different XP
as
events, different
coisas.
types of gameplay. So it'll be fun for community to discover all of those.
Should we give out the code, Chip, while we wait for the match to end? The community week code.
Let's do it.
Okay.
Vamos de
So
código, hein?
everybody, you guys will be able to claim the Paisul Arena code for 2,460 tickets. This Paisul Arena, as it sounds. So go claim that right now. It's Paisul Arena, not Paisuls, because we couldn't add it like that. So /claim Paisul Arena.
Can you open up the scoreboard real quick? All right, so it's Hawkmare, man. He's like dominating Mud Team over there.
Vou mandar aí no
Also,
chat.
I want to point out the scoreboard got a completely new coat of paint. It's looking amazing compared to.
Fala,
what we had
Henrique,
before.
beleza? Boa tarde.
And you can see an assist system. So now when you get in team game modes, you can get assists if you don't get the kill.
Ó, temos também sistema de assistência, né? Então, quem deu dano aí pro cara, tipo, matar,
That's
ganha
a
assistência.
quality of life change for sure.
Legal.
Before you would press tab and it would completely stop your movement, and now you can just move around, do your thing, check scoreboard, see where everyone's at.
Ô, massa, massa isso aí, hein?
Wow.
Mud won. Nice.
Ficou tipo
Nice
CS.
score, Dom.
Yeah, good job.
My best.
210 XP.
I'm
All
loving
right,
it.
you're working on level 2 for Ooster Body 1 rank.
Então você ganha aí o XP pra o Ustur, né?
Click next. What are you working towards?
Pra
So it
o
shows
corpo
you
do Ustur que você
you're
tá
working
usando,
towards
tá
a
vendo?
grenade, for level 2. And you're
Pra você ganhar o
500
XP de
more,
outra
okay.
coisa, você tem que jogar com outro personagem, tipo
And then I think
Mud,
yeah,
essas
but
coisas assim.
we have this full progression results screen, so you'll be able to see your XP at the end of matches. We missed it there, but if you're using a higher varied crew member, you get bonus XP for that. So, you know, if you own a legendary crew member, I think it's like a 30% XP bonus. So
Opa!
definitely rewarding those with higher rarity crew
30%
members.
de a mais de XP pra quem tiver crew
That's it for
lendário.
the
Eu tenho
progression
um,
results.
hein? Eu tenho um, hein?
Yep, the
Okay.
match results there.
And that's
Uh,
what are we doing?
Well,
man?
Vocês têm
one
algum
more,
crew
one more
lendário?
note, Chip. People are asking about persistence of progression, so probably helpful for you to clarify how that's going to work going forward.
So we're planning on having quite a long progression season here, but I'd say
Progressão
that
longa.
it's not.
Did I cut out? Hello?
Can you
I
hear me?
hear Chip.
Great, you scared me
What happened?
away. Oh, Chip, hello?
Am I here?
Yeah, I can hear you now, bro. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I was trying to say that it's not fully decided like the persistence of the progression, but I think it's gonna be a hot topic, and we will have more clarity on that soon. So yeah, unfortunately, I can't give like a clear answer on that yet.
Thanks, man.
But I can confirm this is not, you're not currently leveling like your crew cards on chain right now with this. You're leveling character groups on Epic, on your EOS account, your Epic Online Services account, and then we'll have to decide if and how that progression will translate on chain. So that hasn't been decided yet, but we'll certainly like announce that when we have confirmation. Okay. Let's hop out of this, Dom, and let's go over to a race. Oh, and here you go. There's a note there saying if you quit a match, you know, while it's in progress, you won't get the XP for that match. You need to finish it to get the XP.
Tem que terminar a partida, rapaziada, pra ganhar um XP. Se você terminar antes, não ganha.
Yeah, go back to the join screen and go to North America Weekly Looping Race. I'm gonna go ahead and join you.
We have matchmaking, guys. It's the happiest day of my life.
Yeah, definitely. We sneaked this in. We were originally going to go with persistent set, like dedicated servers, but we went for it and we got full matchmaking going. So I think it's a huge win for us. All right. So Exonade, this is a brand new track. It's replacing track B, and it is inspired by the Sogmian House Exonade. So you'll see some very familiar, I guess, art direction with the Sogmian architecture. And in this game mode, we have looping races. So you see the next race is going to start in 54 seconds. And anybody who's in the match will all get put into a vehicle or stay in their current vehicle, and we'll all start our race. So
É só aqui?
let's wait. But huge shout out to Blake. He was the mastermind behind getting this level blocked out. So as you can see, it's an
Vamos
it'll start
relogar.
to take shape and eventually hit the same quality level as Paizo's Arena. But
W Blake.
But yeah, shout out to Blake for putting this level together. And then races are
Não dá
up to
pra
6 people,
ver,
right?
cara.
Do I need to own a vehicle to play? You do not need to own a vehicle.
Can you move over to the right down real quick? Move right.
Porra, como é que eles estão vendo? Eu não tô vendo, cara. Explica aí. Tudo travado, velho.
We'll iron out a little bit of the jank with this, but this is looking. This racing is. I think players are gonna have a lot of fun with this.
Enfim, né? Tá rolando a corrida aí.
Yeah, brand new track here. It's a lot of fun to play.
Basicamente corrida e mapa novo, né?
Come on, Dom.
No, I should have went on that. No.
Não dá pra ver. Porra.
Oh no.
Are you in last? Dude, even I passed you.
I thought that was a ramp. No.
Someone
That's
clicked
probably
that right now.
that's the best self troll I've ever seen.
Wait, is Chipto playing as well?
Yeah, that's why I'm not talking. I'm trying to focus here. I want to beat Dom.
Multitasking.
I'm gonna take the tunnel on the right.
Dom, press C, they're saying. Ivan. Oh.
Oh, Brad, I saw that. You can see you're getting 2 XP per gate. There's XP for leading laps, and we're on lap 1 out of 2.
381
So this is going to be
pessoas.
about a 3-minute race. So Dom, you got to hurry up, man. You are.
Yes, man. I'm trying, man.
Dude, use your put your power triangle all the way into the boost. There you go.
I'm a noob racer.
You gotta sit
Chip
down
is
with Hawkmare and Jindo.
screen checking here.
That's what I'm saying. He's screen watching,
Stream
man.
sniping.
I'm screen peeking so I can spawn camp Dom right now.
I can't wait to see this map fully done. This is beautiful.
I feel like whenever I matchmake others, I'm just gonna get stomped on by the community. Like I do well against internal playtesting against a team, but man, I'm gonna get stomped on by the community. I don't like the boost feathering. There's all sorts of tech you gotta work on to be top racer.
I see Brad out of his ship. What happened, Brad?
Where is this place in Gallia? They're asking. It's the Songman house, right?
That's a Jose question.
Jose, we need to.
It is the house Exonade.
Cara, por que fica assim, cara? Isso é uma transmissão, tá ligado?
He's typing.
E eu não consigo. Tá travando na transmissão só pra mim.
Come on, Jose.
Porra, é essa?
He's typing the full story of this map.
So as you rate,
Alright,
there
listen,
you
I got
go.
last place, but first in your guys' hearts, right? It's all good. It's all good.
You stay on the leaderboard. I think that ended the. Was that everybody? We might have. Somebody might have left the race, and then we were having to wait for them to the race to finish timing out. Because usually when all the racers finish, the end of match screen comes up. But I think we're waiting for somebody to.
I think we're waiting for
Yeah.
James.
James, how
I
dare
think
you?
James was missing. Come on, James. I'm not gonna read that.
I don't
brutal.
think we have to wait. Yeah, you have to believe us. You get the end of match screen and you get your XP. But I think we should hop out and keep going to the next segment. But I mean,
NDR crashed. Chip, so that
Oh.
may be it.
that's probably
His
it.
game crashed.
So some edge cases there that. There you go. There's the end of match.
There we are. Hey,
Ah,
look at me.
nice.
And then you get your. I got 207 XP on my end. Oh, damn.
Dude.
So the way XP in races works is you get more XP for more people finishing after you. So the first place person gets the most XP, but if like a first place person is playing against themselves, they're not going to get as much XP because you need to play with more people. So, but yeah, there you go. That was a full dedicated server race.
James was telling me I'm
Very
bad.
cool.
It is what it is.
So, all right, I think that's it for the racing. Let's hop back to the main menu and let's move on to the next segment. I think we have a whole nother segment for Brad.
Brad,
Quick
take it away,
quick
Brad.
shout out to Vantara for all the support through this development cycle.
True.
W's everywhere.
True.
Yeah, huge
Knowledge
shout
to
out to them.
Devantara.
They're critical for these releases. They find so many bugs that we end up squashing. They give feedback, and we end up implementing a lot of it. So the level of polish is only possible with a really great playtesting team. So thank you to the Vantara team.
Chad, it's exploding with W's.
Love those guys.
Brad,
Santi,
welcome to the
my
stage, Brad.
thank you. Oh, there we go.
In the spirit of
Brad.
transparency, I just want to let the community know that we did have a conversation about this segment this morning, and we determined that none of us know what Brad's going to show here. So
True.
just rolling the dice.
Yeah. Excellent. Yeah, so I'm going to be showing off some stuff in Gallia, and just, Gallia is still very much, experimental kind of testbed place. Like they were saying, I just kind of go off here and do my own thing, and no one really knows what's happening. So I take all of the credit and all of the blame for any bugs. But I am going to go with my shiny new X5 that I bought this morning just for you guys, just so I could demo this. All right, so the main new thing this time around is missions. So if I go to any station, like here at Orhart Station, and I hit tab, it opens my station menu, and there is a missions tab. There's also a data tab that's also new. So we have data gameplay, and you'll see some of that later on. So if I go to missions, we have 4 types of missions. So delivery, our cargo freighting from one station to another. Data is transporting sensitive data. So kind of the lore behind that is like intrasystem, it doesn't matter that much, but because data can only travel as fast as light, but with the gate network, a ship can go faster than light. So it's faster to transport data on a ship than to beam it, if that makes sense. So we have data transport missions. We have requisition missions where you have to source the given commodity and bring it back. So you could go buy it somewhere else, you could mine it, you could salvage it, however you acquire it, doesn't matter. You just have to find that and bring it back. And it pays more than others. So if there was a mission to source some iron ore, if I were to go mine that, I'd get more money from the requisition mission than I would just selling it. So, and then the last one is bounties. So bounties are kind of fun. You've got the name of the criminal, their threat level, and their crime. So I am in the threat level for now is just ship size essentially. So this is extra small all the way up to a large for 5. And so since I'm in an extra small, I'll probably just go with this guy, Sarai Tarn, wanted for terraforming sabotage. Excellent. So up in the top left, you can see I'm supposed to go to Legar. That's one of the planets here in the system, and that's where they were last seen. And so since I'm headed that way anyways, let's see if I can stack some missions. So Extinguished Coal is the station on, or the surface outpost on Legar. So I can take this, deliver this steel to Extinguished Coal, and see if there's any data missions maybe. Oh, there is. I'm in luck. So 56 C-bits of atmospheric libraries to Extinguished Coal. Nice. Multitasking. All right. So now I can head out. So if you haven't seen the X5, it changes shape. So when I use my power triangle, if I go power to thrusters, I get this shape and just pointing backwards. It's like the Naruto run, if you will. And we have shield mode, defense mode, and then my favorite, of course, is all guns forward. Something else that's kind of new that I wanted to show off, we've made some improvements to VJoy. So before, no one really liked it. It wasn't very useful. You had this line, but on the end of the line, it was just an arrow. But your weapons still fired forwards towards the center, but now your weapons actually fire at that crosshair. In a small ship, it doesn't make it that huge of a difference because small ships turn fast enough that it's not that big of a difference. There still is. But in a bigger ship that turns slower, this makes a huge difference in getting your weapons on target faster and easier. So give that a try. V to toggle that on and off. If you're in a small ship, it'll be off by default. If you're in a bigger ship, it'll be on by default. But check that out. All right, let's get going.
2, 1.
So Legar is this guy right here. So I got a little travel time. Real quick, I want to shout out to Colin. So he's our Planet Tech wunderkind. He's like a freshman in college, and in his spare time, he creates these planets like single-handedly. So he was working on them. What's up?
Legend
for sure. Yeah. He's been working on a massive update, and it didn't quite make it in. Like, it was just finished, but we didn't have time to like review it, and we didn't want to introduce bugs like at the last minute. So hopefully we can get that out in a patch. Maybe we'll see how that goes. But he like rebuilt it like from the ground, like rewrote everything, way more performant. He was saying like just a scene with just a planet in it was 60 FPS, and now it's 100. So massive boost to performance, and also fixing a bunch of things like foliage. Before, some of the foliage would be like floating in the air, it wasn't on the ground, little things like that. So big shout out to him. It was a lot of work. A couple months went into that, so hopefully we'll get to see it soon. So I'm approaching Ligar now, and so to find our bounty mark, they were last seen here, but we don't know exactly where they are. We need to ping to find them. So I'm gonna page down to go to scanner mode, and then I need to be within 20 megameters of the planet. So right now I'm at 40. So in just a second here, I'll be in range. All right, now I'm in range, so I can hold and charge and release. Boom, and there it is. There is my bounty. So it looks like it's on the other side of the planet. And little improvements to subwarp. So now if you have something targeted, your ship automatically like orients towards it. And it will also automatically pull me out when I get close. I don't have to like time it and press B like at the exact precise moment. When I get close enough, it just pulls me out. All right, and there's my guy. He's a Calico Scud. Back to combat mode. I'm gonna go V-Joy. And we'll get this guy. Hopefully.
Massa, hein?
Scuds are fast. They're slippery. Got him. Sweet. All right. Yo.
This is single player for now, right?
Correct. Yeah. Yeah. Networking engineers have been really working hard on the shooter stuff, and so they haven't been able to touch any of this yet. But we are looking forward to the day. So if I hit I, open my ship menu, and I go to data, I will see I have the kill confirmation for my guy. This is how much of my hard drive space it takes up and the value. And cool, we got that. So we need to finish our delivery run, though. I've got some data and some cargo to transport.
2, 1.
So I can also use I to go to locations and go and target extinguish coal, so I don't have to like look around to find it. Little handy tool. Actually, I don't think it's here. I think it's over the horizon. That's something I've been meaning to work on. If a target, a marker is like on the other side of a planet, that it lets you know that. Sometimes it's hard to tell, as we just saw. So I'm gonna come at it from above. might have a bug. I'm not sure. This is the fun of doing a live demo. You find all the bugs. I'm not sure where it's at. I don't see it. It might just have not loaded yet, but I don't think it's there.
Beauty of doing it live, Brad.
Let me check something here. I think I'm actually still on the wrong side of the planet. Jeez. Who set these
Yo, get up
heights?
there, Brad.
Yeah.
Get up.
It's like the construct additional pylons in StarCraft, man. It's like, dude, just let me live my life.
Yeah. Yeah, there it is. I don't know. Whatever.
Found it.
Show agora, hein? Já viu que não é tão simples assim, né?
Cool.
Demora um tempinho. Se você errar um lado do planeta, por exemplo, você vai demorar um tempinho pra achar de novo. Tá ligado nisso aí?
Oh, by the way, hit J, you can open your journal. So I've got my steel delivery and my data delivery missions right there in case you get lost. As long as I can stick the landing.
Hover mode.
Cool. All right, so we hit tab. There it is. Deliver our large data set, complete that. We go to delivery, we can complete that. And if we go to the data menu, we have our kill confirmation. We can sell that. And we made about 3,000 credits. So yeah, pilot's an idiot, but we found it. We got it done. So yeah, you guys can check out the missions. They're pretty fun. And there's also random encounters. We showed at the last town hall. So if I'm out in space and I ping, random encounters will show up that you can go and play little mini missions. Those are fun. But yeah, that's what I got.
So good, Brad.
Bravo,
Amazing
man.
stuff.
Bravo.
Okay. All right. I think we're ready to move on here. Santi, I don't know if your mic is working now. Oh, Santi's not even here now.
Agora faltou.
Somebody's gone.
Faltou saber quanto de
Discord today.
crédito vale, né? O quanto o crédito vale.
It is all good. Okay, well, I think we can maybe
I think Sante's already downloading the client and earning that XP.
dude. That's
He had to
exactly
dip
why
out.
he's not here anymore. That's exactly why he's not here anymore. Guys. So what are our reactions so far, guys? How do we feel? How are we feeling about today's release? What's you guys' reactions so far? Let me see it in the chat. Let me see it in the chat. Love to hear it. Love to hear it, everybody. Glad you guys are liking it. Glad you guys are liking it. And we're looking to release this bad boy very, very soon. Very, very soon. Chip, what are you thinking on that?
I'd say everybody should open up their Epic Game Store and click refresh on
Let's
on their game.
Let's go. Let's go. All right,
I'm
everybody.
updating right now as we speak.
All right, everybody. The new update is live now. It is live now. Town Hall is not over. It is a bit of a big update here. We still have a couple things to talk about, but massive update. Go download it now. We are going to have that community play session right after this. So go download it right now while we're finishing up the town hall, and then we can all play together. Let's all level up. Let's all have some fun. I'm going to be playing all day today, literally all day today. So I'll see you guys in Puzzles Arena there for sure. But before we close the town hall, Michael, what do you think about talking about maybe what's coming next?
Yeah, we can do that. I just want to say absolutely massive update and absolutely incredible job from the team on this particular patch and update. I'm personally incredibly excited about the sense of progression. I think the economic incentives are cool. I think that's going to be a great feature to attract people to the platform and to different products. But I'm just stoked on progression and those unlocks and the character customization, the loadouts. I think that's all super cool. And Brad blowing us away with a total surprise mission system in Gallia. Like I genuinely did not know that was coming.
Unbelievable. It's so good. It's absolutely so good. Yeah, today
Yeah.
was a huge day. A huge day. Progression for the first time. It's a massive, absolutely massive. I'm so excited. I can barely contain myself.
Yeah, and I'm with you. I haven't actually had an opportunity to get in and play since Iris Quest, which again, shout out to them. That was a great tournament that was hosted there, and proud we took second place there. But I'm going to be practicing all night tonight, getting ready for tomorrow, the team versus community event.
First person to kill me gets 1,000 community tickets today.
Oh, all right.
First person to kill Michael gets 1,000,000 community tickets. Actually,
Wow. Okay.
I'm just kidding.
Guaranteed Sunpaw if you kill me, I guess.
No, but first person to kill Mike, Agme, and myself, and Santi, and Jose. And Chip, though, and Brad. If you screenshot any of those kills, first person gets 1,000 tickets each.
Okay. Awesome. No, what a great update. What a great update. So just kind of going forward, I mean, first of all, I do want to note that we are at this point going to be transitioning a lot of the team on the product side over to really our next big initiatives as we go into the end of this year. And that means that we're moving away from most of the development work that we're doing on the arena shooter mode, the racing modes, and really getting the team prepared for full fleet command integration with C4 parity. That's the next major initiative on this Unreal Engine product team. That doesn't mean we're not doing any additional work on shooter or racing or Gallia. It just means that the focus is going to be on fleet command. And of course, the team will be supporting and maintaining the existing mode. So if bugs come up, we'll be rolling out hot fixes as we go. So that's kind of the key update for this particular town hall. This is obviously the first in a series of events. We have a couple of other great things to talk about in the next 2 town halls. I'm not going to tease anything out about those right now. I will leave those leave a little bit of a mystery there, but super excited about what's up and coming, and again about this entire Star Atlas summer campaign, about the entire marketing activation. And the reason we're going big here, the reason we're going heavy, is because of the level of confidence that we have across the entire product suite that we've developed. So feeling really good about where everything's at and about what's up and coming, and just again want to commend the team on an incredible job on shipping this release.
Absolutely. Huge shout out to Chip. Huge shout out to Brad. Huge shout out to the entire team who's put their blood, sweat, and tears over the last couple weeks to get this update out. Huge shout out to our team for kicking off Startless Summer and talking with all of these creators and kicking off this campaign. Just huge shout out to the team in general. Huge shout out to the community. Obviously, this week is to celebrate you guys. We love you guys so much. Thank you guys for all your guys' support. Before we end the town hall, I just want to give a quick reminder that tomorrow we do have the team versus community event. So our team, the Automata team, will be facing off against some community teams. And the more community teams that win, the more prizes you get. So make sure you show up. You're going to get more codes for tickets. You're going to get that next badge code. You're going to get a whole shebang. We have Community Week is not over. It's only halfway over. We got more stuff to do. Starless Summer is not over. We have 2 more town hall parts. Suit up, lock in, everybody. We're not even done. Let's get to it. Thank you guys so much. Any last words? God, it sounds like you guys are dying. Any final words? Nope, that sounds like you guys are dying too. Okay, just someone say something.
Closing thoughts.
There you go.
No, yeah, echo everything that's been said. I'm excited to play with everybody out there. I'll be hopping on a little bit later today, but yeah, this was amazing. And yeah, excited to see everybody play.
Amazing. Brad, the legend. Some people call you the Cosmic Currents themselves.
Do they?
No.
Oh.
I do, though. I do.
Oh, good.
Appreciate you coming on, Brad. Thank you so much. The stuff you were showing.
Yeah. Yeah, I enjoyed that. It was a little sweaty, but that's why they pay me the big bucks.
No, you did a phenomenal job, Brad. That was great. I was even impressed. I didn't know the amount of game systems you had baked into that, so that was a great job.
Yeah, amazing. Seriously, you guys should be super proud. Michael, any other closing thoughts before we close down here?
I can't say it enough. I mean, really, really incredible job. Chip, Brad, thank you guys for joining today. Great presentations, doing it all live. I do want to say no thanks to Santi today. I think he just made it a little more difficult for us, but the legend himself, otherwise, we still love him. But yeah, this has been great. Much more to come, but I'm looking forward to jumping into the client right now. So with that, I think we can probably wind this one down. It's been a lot of fun.
Everybody, have a good rest of your day. Make sure you join us for Team versus Community tomorrow, and stick around for Starless Summer. Thanks, everybody. Tchau.
Thanks, everyone.
Cheers.
É isso aí, pessoal. A gente teve aí as atualizações da Unreal Engine 5. Vamos ver como é que vai se desenrolar durante essa semana. Amanhã a gente tem aí os Comunidade versus Time no Pazos Arena, comandado aí pelo Neil. Então quem puder aí vai nas redes sociais deles, incluindo Twitter, que mais? Twitch, o próprio YouTube, certo? Para acompanhar. Então eu vou também estar transmitindo e aí a gente vai conversando aí durante essa semana. Inclusive eu vou estar